working. I tried for 5 minutes, you guys, and I couldn't get it to go. Hang on while I stick this in my little tripod thing. There we go. Yay, there we go. Oh, almost. It's a little bit crooked here. Let me see. How's everybody doing? Man, I got all flustered because it wouldn't get going. But I think we're good now. Let me send Sam a note. You remember my friend Sam? So yeah, Sam is the best. So let's see. Hang on. Yeah, so anyway, hi guys. Hi everybody. Whew, that was a bit of a rush. Sorry to be 5 minutes late, but all of a sudden the thing just wouldn't go. I got to turn the speakers off because you don't need to listen to that. So let's see. Some of you are new to my streams. I'm looking down here on my computer because that's where I see a screen that has the unified chat. It has everybody from Facebook and YouTube on it. Joe Baby, congratulations on my commercial. Is that the one for the general insurance? Is that the one? I got a couple going. I got a new one coming out for a video game. I don't know that I can tell you what it is if you haven't already seen it. Yes, Granny's here, Granny's here, Granny's here, Granny loves you. I got a little flustered because for a minute there, the Mobcam app wasn't working. So let me go back here to my mail and figure out what's going on. All right, so how's everybody doing? My hair looks gorgeous. Oh, I'm so glad you think so. It's been a mind of its own of late. Just a mind of its own. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of people here today. You know, this has turned out to be a really good time of day to do it. 1 o'clock Pacific time means I get some people in Australia and I get people in the UK, and nobody's really oh, Joe Baby on the scooter. Yes, that was a funny commercial, wasn't it? For the general insurance. Yeah, they're running it for another year. That's pretty cool. Yeah. They're doing well with that. They like Granny on the scooter. And I had such a fun time making that commercial. I mean, it was hotter than fuck out there in the hills of Los Angeles. It was a year ago, my birthday, in July. It was like 100 degrees. And I had on way too many clothes. I had like a swim vest, a flotation vest underneath that housecoat, so I would look even chubbier than I already am. But anyway, we just had such a good time. Everybody was in a good mood, and all the crew was happy, and all the equipment was working, and it was just one of those days. We had wonderful meals. Oh my goodness sakes. The cook who was on the gig that day was just great. You want me to wish your kitty a speedy recovery. I don't think your kitty is listening to me, but if it makes you feel better, there you go. It's super hot in Los Angeles. We're just going to take it real easy this weekend. Real easy. Got some friends coming over for a light dinner tonight. We haven't seen them in a while, and so I just said, hey, let's just have a little salad bar dinner, and I'll take care of the salad bar part, and you guys take care of the sweet part for afterwards, and we'll just visit. Just hang. So it's not going to be like Netflix and chill. It's two couples, 4 grown adults, just having a little good time get together. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Stay in, be, just be chill in the AC, air conditioning, or as you say in parts of the British, the greater British influenced area, the aircon. Yeah, I thought, why don't you just say the AC, the aircon? I don't, whatever. So, let's see. Let me look at some of these messages here so I can actually interact with you instead of just talking at you. Oh, the comments are going so fast. I can't keep up with them. Much love from the UK. Suzanne in Atlanta. Utah representing Chicago, Iowa, Germany. Cindy's healing from surgery. Welcome back. And I'm so glad you're here. And I already talked to the kitties. Mommy, Syracuse, New York, Scotland. Do I have any pets? I do not have any pets. I lead a very busy life. My darling man and I do not have pets. We do not have time. And so it would not be fair to us or to a pet. The Florida Canes say, hi, we love you. That's awesome. Hurricane season, right? Oh, my word. New Zealand is here in the house. Port Colborne, Ontario, Canada. Toledo, Ohio. Justin Jenkins is July 21. I'm July 1, too. So how about that? Oh, Amy, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Salisbury, North Carolina. You know, I grew up right next to Salisbury, Massachusetts. I sure did. Wisconsin in the house. Lori, a granny in Seattle, and Richard in Cincinnati, Dorothy in Missouri. Laura Green from Tahunga, practically my next door neighbor. Oh, Bruce Gilbert went out for a hike and ended up injuring himself. Well, you take care of you, okay? Because that's what's most important. That's what's most important. Henniker, New Hampshire. I don't know where that is. That's an interesting one. I grew up around there and I still don't know where that is. Lynn, this isn't that kind of party. And we don't talk about politics or religion or any of that shit here. I mean, why bother? Right? We're here to have chat. We are not here to get into any sort of high-level discussion. We're going for the happygasm. Yeah. Tony and Pam Mancuso is new here, and hi from West Virginia. West by God, Virginia, right? Data, Wasteland just got cataract surgery. It was a complete success, and now she can see me again. That's awesome. Charles in Kansas City, Missouri. John in Florida. IB from New Hampshire, Carolyn Wilson. Cal Herrington in Trenton, Ontario, Canada. How did I not know where you lived? Cindy in Kentucky. Brighton and Hove, UK. Medicine Hat, Alberta. I've been there. That's right where the border is. Yep. Oh, let's see. Did I ever have a pet? Personally, no. My brother had a dog. My sister had a cat. My kids have had occasional pets. But yeah, and at one point the family had a dog, but it was one of those dogs that only likes one person in the family, you know? Oh. Julia, you used to live in Westlake Village. That's not too far either. Oh, I love the geography lesson. I just love the geography lesson. Happygasm. That's right, Cindy. Oh, you know what? Brandon's going to be in here soon, and Brandon gets his block game on, and all the people who are inappropriate, not going to stay. Big Sky, Montana, Robert Hurt. Hello. I know that Big Sky. And, you know, it feels the same way all over Colorado and Wyoming. And there's so much vastness to the area. It's just gorgeous. I think you maybe remember that, let's see, when did I do this? In late May, early June, I took a trip to the Grand Canyon. And so we had a driving trip on a lot of 2-lane roads. We had a lot of big sky there. Yeah, it was beautiful. Angel Robertson, first time jumping into my stream. Oh, Lillian, you would love to see some more home hacks. Well, the deal is, right now, I just don't have any budget to hire a crew to help me do videos. You know, Facebook doesn't even show my videos anymore, and YouTube doesn't show them very much, and I don't get any ads on them. So I don't get any revenue from all the work that I've already put in over the last 3 years in order to have revenue to hire a crew to help me do more videos. So the only thing I do is get to have these live sessions. And there's a special magic to them because I get to actually talk to you and see your comments. And every now and then I get to say something directly to you. And I don't get all of your comments. I don't get everybody's. But we have a good enough time. And most people get their stuff, they get their stuff handled. I don't like it when people just keep repeating themselves over and over and over and over, begging for attention. But I do my very best to say hello to everybody. Let's see. We got Christy from North Carolina, Darren from Portland. Heather and Wilford fucking love my shit. Yay! That's awesome. I love that. There's Brandon with the links. And you know, Brandon Newland is our moderator in here on Facebook. And he has figured out all he needs to know so that he blocks all the people who are inappropriate. Audie from Tucson, Arizona. Boy, I bet it's hot there. And Diana Klein agrees with me that there's enough hate on other places. We don't need hate. We don't even need unpleasant. We just need the happygasm. And I made up that word the other day, and I just loved it. Bremen, Indiana. Kelly in Ireland. Ireland's a big country. Where are you, Kelly? I've been there. I've visited a lot. Adam in Tennessee. Art in Death Valley. Oh, I bet that's hot. Osceola, Iowa for Epic Games. Justin is born in San Diego, now living in Madison, Wisconsin, with an 85-pound American Bulldog. Oh, my word. Ricky, you want me to give someone else a shout-out. Sometimes I do those and sometimes I don't. I'm never quite sure what they're all about. But Jackson Mo, go. There you go. Wait, somebody in Melbourne, Australia, and it's your birthday? Where is that? Where did that go? Oh my gosh, it's gone. Ah, that part of the chat is gone. What FASTasF desserts are my favorite? Amy Jo wants to know that. Man, you know, anytime you can combine fruit and ice cream and cake, you got it made. I'm just saying. Wait, oh dear. So everybody who's got a birthday today or got a birthday within the week, happy fucking birthday from me because I love you. I love you. You know I love you or I wouldn't sit here and do this. There's other things I could do. But I love having just an opportunity to interact with you. It's just so cool. I miss some people. Brandon, South Dakota is Aaron. Kristen in North Dakota. Well, you guys are close. Hi from Fort Myers. Just escaped Orlando. That hurricane's going to do some damage. But I understand it veered from Florida and now it's headed towards the Carolinas. I'm so glad Puerto Rico was spared this time. Man, they have had a run of it. Jeff from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Sam, upstate New York. Hap Blue Animations. You're a sweet grandma. Oh, geez. Now, see, they go so fast. I hate it when the chat just disappears like that. Now, Epic Games, how am I supposed to remember your name is Brady when that's all I see? You guys should use real names on this chat. so that I can call you by your real name. Because I can't remember that shit. It's just too much for me. I'm old, remember? I have only so many brain cells left. Ernie Douglas from Missouri. Oh, Mike O'Brien just chimed in. He's one of my earliest fans, and he made the lemon refrigerator pie from my cookbook. Oh, I need to get the cookbook. What's the matter with me? I keep it right in the cupboard above where we have our chats, just so I can show it to you. The lemon refrigerator pie. I should look that up. I should look that up and tell you what page it's on. It's not under refrigerator, so it must be under lemon. HIJKL. What? Where the fuck is it? Lentils, lettuce, lima beans. Where's the lemon refrigerator pie? Desserts. Refrigerator lemon pie. That should be in the index under L, don't you think? Refrigerator lemon pie, page 165. Oh my gosh, I'll show you a picture of this. It is so amazingly good. There you go. There you go. Super easy. Super easy. It takes like 35 minutes at the most to put it together. It's so good. But don't use margarine. Don't use cheap shit. Use real butter. Okay? Real butter. Oh. Oh. My friends are the ones bringing over dessert tonight, or I would probably make that. But I don't know if you were here earlier. We're going to be having... I'm having some friends over for supper tonight. Just a really low-key kind of thing. We haven't seen them in a while, and we got lots of catching up to do. And I just thought we'd get together. I said, hey, I got a bunch of stuff in the fridge. I can just make a big salad bar. You guys, you can put it in your bowl, whatever you want. And what you don't want, what you don't like, you don't put in it. And that's my rule, right? Whenever I cook, if you like it, it goes in. If not, fuck it. That's my rule for cooking. Where can you get a copy of my book? Well, you can get it on Amazon. It was half price the last I looked. It's in almost any good bookstore. I was just reading an article today about Waterstones in the UK. And they have it. They carry it. GrannyPottyMouth's FASTasF Cookbook. It's $22 US, or it's on sale if you can find it somewhere on sale. Alireza Mosley, I saw that. You just became a Patreon. I just got an email notification. Thank you so much. Oh. Angela wants to know if I do meet and greet. Well, again, there's no budget for that. That means I would have to have a travel budget, and I would have to have someone who would set up all those appointments. And so this is as close as we get to a meet and greet, is to have some chat like this. I don't actually get to hear you, but I can read your words. And for the most part, oh, doing Hawaii is going to fly out of Hawaii. Going to fly over the crater. Hale ma'u ma'u. Hale ma'u ma'u. Hale ma'u ma'u. I hope I said that close. Justin Jenkins says it's $9.99 on Kindle, $10.99 on paperback. Oh, and Brady says I'm just like the real granny. Well, I am a real granny, so there you go. Kelly wants to know if there will be a second cookbook. Not unless you guys buy out this one. And by the way, if you bought the cookbook on Amazon, I would really, really appreciate it if you would write a review. We've been stuck at 107 reviews for a long time, and I know that I've sold a lot more than 107 books on Amazon, so either there or Barnes & Noble, I would love it if you would do a review, because that helps other people make a decision. I mean, there'd been 3 people, 3, count them, 3, who were disappointed. Well, you can't please everybody, right? You can't please everybody. Oh my gosh. Time for a drink of water. Kelly bought 2. There you go. Gave someone a present. I forgot I got lipstick on and I'm making a mess of my water bottle. Haplu Animations, this is the first stream you've been in of mine. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Pale says, do meat on YouTube, says, do meat and grate. A video where you cook meat and grate cheese. That would be fun. What is my secret favorite snack? Frozen grapes. I have some in the freezer right now. When you freeze them, it's like having little midget popsicles. They're so good. All right, so all of you who say you've already got the cookbook, please go over to Amazon and write a review. Amazon is a little bit pissy about things. If you haven't spent a bunch of money on Amazon, they don't let you review things. But whatever. Anyway, what are my favorite recipes in the book? Well, Ben, they're all favorites, or I wouldn't have put them in the cookbook. That's the truth right there. Because why would I put something in the cookbook for you to cook, and then you would go, Granny, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't like that. Or, that can't be any good. So, the only thing that's in my cookbook are the things I really like. So, there you go. And Jeannie wants to know if there are vegan recipes in the cookbook. There are 2, I want to say there's maybe 5 or 6 at least. And you know, if you're a really diehard vegan, you can turn any recipe that you see vegan your way. Because you guys are smart. I know you know how to do that. Daniel Baker, if I could make any giant food, what would it be? Wow. Wow. Probably strawberry shortcake or a chocolate cake. Yeah, that would be good. Actually, you know what? I should get the frozen grapes out of the freezer so that you can see them. Hang on. If anybody comes by, you tell them I've gone to the fridge to get the frozen grapes. Okay, here we go. So they roll around like little marbles. They're hard, they're frozen. But they don't get solid frozen because of the high sugar content. So you pop, and when you get them out, can you see they're already getting frosty on them? And that's what makes them so good. They get a little bit of frost on them. So good. You want one? Here you go. So good, so refreshing. I shouldn't be talking with food in my mouth, but those are so good. Caitlin, pineapple on pizza. That's a personal choice. I like it. If you don't like it, don't eat it that way. Oh, these are so good. Simon says the sound is not synced up on Facebook. Cindy on Facebook says you didn't know you could freeze grapes. You know what else you can freeze? Actually, you can buy these in the freezer case. Mango chunks. Oh my word, that's like having an ice cream. It's better than having ice cream because it's better for you. So see how they get the what do you call it? Like a little bit of frost on them, and it's crispy, and oh, it's so good. Oh. I should put these away and not eat all of them right now. So I'll be right back. Oh, I had to bring 2 more back with me. The trick here is to make sure, yeah, it's condensation. It's what happens when you take something frozen out of the freezer and you let the air get to it. It's like when you go outside in the wintertime and your glasses steam up. Same thing. Yeah, bananas frozen. That same thing. So good. The trick with grapes is to make sure that you take them off the stems and put them in there singly. So good. Have I ever had cotton candy grapes? Oh yes. Oh yes. So good. Oh. Justin, that's a great idea. In fact, in my cookbook, right here, I turned right to it. I make these ice cubes, these frozen ice cubes, and they have all kinds of fruit and sometimes yogurt, and I blend it and I put it in an ice cube tray. I can show you the picture of that in a second here. Put them in an ice cube tray, and then when I need a snack and I don't want a whole bowl of ice cream, I just take a single one of my little frozen fruit treats, and there you go. I'm all good. One more. I took one more out of the freezer. So good. Oh. You know, sometimes you just need a little quick snack, something to change up the, you know, your mind or your texture in your mouth or whatever. And frozen grapes are the tits. They really are. So good. Ah. Now my mouth is all frozen. Samuel says, I don't have a Cash app. I don't know what that is. But you can always PayPal me. There's a link. Brandon's been putting up all kinds of links. Frozen peppermint patties. Oh, now there's an idea. Amy Jo says the 3 must-have things in the pantry at all times. Wow. I gotta have crackers. I gotta have soup. And, what's the other thing I reach for all the time? Crackers and soup. And probably a can of beans. I like Boston baked beans. So there you go. Vitamin G. That's it, Jay Collins. Here you are, GrannyPottyMouth with vitamin G. Oh, Jordan, peanut butter. Oh, what's the matter with me? Of course. So there you go. Peanut butter, bean. I'm going to go with 4. Crackers, soup, peanut butter, and beans. Those are my 4 I always have to have in the freezer. Frozen Girl Scout Thin Mints. Ooh. Brandon, what's that thing you just put up on MobCam? I don't understand that. Jay Collins says it's only 75 in Groveland right now. That's crazy. That's wonderful. What's my favorite fictional animal? Wow. My favorite fictional animal. Probably Dumbo. He was so cute. Half past 11 in the evening in Sweden and you were mowing your lawn? You still had daylight? Wow. Oh, so Cash App is like Venmo and PayPal. No, I don't have that. I have Venmo and I have PayPal, but they're under my real name. And so if you want to do anything, you can use the PayPal link that's in my description that Brandon keeps putting up, okay? That's what you got to do. And Julia says crackers, cheese, and prosciutto are a must. Yeah, but prosciutto will sometimes go bad, so I'm thinking staples that will live in the pantry. You know, nothing that's going to go bad. Amy Jo wants to know what my favorite cuss word is. Well, you all know what it is. You all know what it is. And you know why. So I'm going to wait and see some of these answers, okay? Let me see some of your answers down here in the stream. Paula, I am in a suburb of Los Angeles, so it is 1:36 in the afternoon right now. My favorite color, I like the jewel tones. I love this color and red and purple. There you go. You're on it. Jane West has got it. Brandon's got it. Diana's got it. Everybody's got it. Of course, it's my favorite word. It's so versatile. That's exactly right. I've got grape skins in my teeth. That's not looking very pretty on camera. You guys are so funny. I love it. All right, I got the message. You all know what my favorite word is. You're all chimed in. You're all on the same page. I love it. You know, I want to give a little shout out to, I just got Ali Reza just signed up as a Patreon person. And that's a perfect time to do it because the charges will go through today or tomorrow. And you can be a Patreon immediately. The month starts tomorrow. September month starts tomorrow. So I should give a shout out to the people who are already in my Patreon. And these are the people who are at what I call the co-producer level. All right. And they have pledged an amount that exceeds $20 equals or exceeds $20 every month to help me stay in business and help me stay being able to have this time with you. And those people are, drum roll, because sorry, I got grape skins in my teeth. I like to shout them out because what they've done is really, really special and they deserve recognition for it. So we have AJ Calabria, Cal Herrington, who's in the stream right now, Chad Hornbuckle, Josh Alstott, Laurel Riley, Mike O'Brien, Patrick Patterson, Rich Macy, Vanessa and Sandy Valls. Those are my co-producers. Yep. And then we have some other people who are pledging at the $9 level, and that lets them play Words with Friends with me. And, we've been having quite the battles. We're really having a good time. Sorry, guys. Grape skins in my teeth. That's not really cool. Oh, Oh, you're upset because I still didn't say my favorite cuss word? And Patty Sutter says, the F word because hard letters are awesome. That's right. That's right. And Julia on Facebook says that one of her friends says you can have a whole conversation of emotions with just the word fuck. So there you go. Fuck is my favorite word. And you know, Callie, I know, I hate stuff between my teeth. Angela, exactly. What makes people think that old folks stop cussing? What the hell? You know, or what the fuck? Where do they think they learned that shit? They learned it from us. We learned it when we were young. We're not going to give them up. It's not like you lose your teeth or something. Just whatever. Vicky, that's not nice. Jeannie says her favorite curse word is fuck nugget. I kind of like McFucknuts. That's my newest one I made up, McFucknuts. I don't know where it came from. It just happened. Yeah, fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. I like that too. I do. Oh, mercy sakes. So, hey, I want to read some comments about what you guys are doing for Labor Day weekend. I've been just yappity, 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 yapping, so let's hear what some of you are going to do. Peter wants to know if I play any musical instruments. I do not, but I buy concert tickets. That's how I contribute to the music world. I really, really appreciate people who play music well. Rachel says, fuck them all. Yeah, that's a good one too. You know, I told you I was having a lazy day, but I should let you know that I am doing at least a little bit of housework. I changed the bed linens today. They're in the laundry right now. They're in the wash. One load is in the dryer and the other load is in the washer. So I did get some real work done today. Retsom says I should say punk ass bitch a couple of times, and that's a really good one. Well, that would let some steam off now, wouldn't it? Oh, Julia, staying at home out of the craziness of people who are coming to the river. I mean, it's like 100 plus degrees. Why would you go out there then? Vicky, concert tickets for what type of music? You know, my taste is pretty wide. It's hard to pin it down. I would say it's Americana, folky, good shit. I'm not into very much rock. I don't like big venues because I don't like really big crowds, and I don't like having to stand up, and I don't like people who are drunk in the crowd. You know, if you go to a concert, you go to listen. For instance, I went to hear Chris Christopherson the other night in a really small venue, and of course he's 83 years old. And people were very respectful. They weren't drunk. They weren't yelling at him. It was great. Great. Jeremiah's got visiting relatives. Your dad's visiting and you're going to go catch up. That's wonderful. Isn't that stuff cool? Amy Jo is planting flowers for the butterflies and birdies and bees. Cindy is doing fucking nothing this weekend. Well, that's okay too. Retsom is doing yard work and replacing a toilet. It's a shitty job. It sure is. Timmy is recovering from a sore throat and upset stomach. Oh man, I hope you feel better really soon. Brandon plans on sleeping and gaming to avoid a family reunion. Oh, isn't that a smart move? Yeah. Patricia says she got 20 miles on her bike. That's about the fuck of it. Well, you know, it's better than none. Better than none. Postal carrier just dropped some mail off at the front door. Or he's looking for the mailbox. I'm not sure which. We have a replacement postal carrier for this week. Our regular postal carrier is the coolest dude. His name is Ben, and he is just the best dude ever. Jane Davis is a Beatles fan. Oh, me too. Ricky Felty's just laying the fuck around. What's my favorite food that you made? Well, the deal is I don't make anything I don't like. So everything I make is my favorite. Joy is sitting in her semi waiting to load on Tuesday. Well, I hope you got a really good book and some good music, or maybe you could go to the movies. I went to a couple of movies lately. I highly recommend The Peanut Butter Falcon. Such a great movie. Oh my gosh. The Peanut Butter Falcon, I highly recommend it. Highly. What do I think of the new Tool record? I don't know what Tool is. Jeannie Sims says she's staying away from the crazy-ass North Carolina drivers because you know they're all losing their fucking minds right now because of the impending doom. Yeah. Oh, Libby, let me explain that. You're seeing the chat on YouTube and other people are chatting on Facebook because I stream simultaneously to both platforms. That's a feature of the app that I use. It's called Mobcam. Melissa said it's her first Labor Day off from work in years and she's spending it hiking with her dog. Oh, I hope you have a great time. Danielle Hazelgreen is her birthday on Facebook. Bethany and Kelly are buying a car. Casey Keddington says not having to cook or please anybody. That's nice. Pam Kalanick is fasting? What the fuck for? Oh, Pam. Why? It's Saturday. Amy is doing a 9 3/4K run tomorrow. Sean, that's a silly question to ask me. I'm not going to get involved in your marital issues. And Mr. JSC is on YouTube and he says, I don't have any available dates on Chatalyze. You know what? I couldn't get any interest from you guys on Chatalyze, so maybe I should just set one up and make it happen. And if people sign up, they sign up. If they don't, they don't. Ricky Felty wants to know, what is the Peanut Butter Falcon about? It's about a young man with Down syndrome who wants to be a wrestler. And all of the things that transpire because of where he's living when he gets this idea and how he ends up maybe kind of accomplishing it. I can't tell you any more than that. State Fair time in Minnesota. Stephanie! Hello, Stephanie! It's going great. Having a good day. We got about 16 minutes more left in the stream. And Lori on Facebook tells me that Tool is heavy metal. Well, that's not my shit at all. No, that's not my shit at all. Cal Herrington has a very blended family, and I think most of us do. And the more we would be tolerant of that, the better off we would all be. Amy Jo wants to know, chocolate chip or oatmeal? Oh, chocolate chip, for sure. Julia, you're the one who lives in Tahunga, and you said someone just drove their truck into the Black Bear Diner? Isn't that in Mission Hills? Is there another one in Tahunga? And Dela saw Ready or Not yesterday, thought that was funny. Lori just got back from Mount Rainier and recommends it. Steve Herons, I thought I saw you in a commercial. You probably did. The one for the general insurance where I'm driving the electric scooter. Oh, Katrina, work and no fun. I'm so sorry about that. Jane Davis, you can't find my Facebook. It's GrannyPottyMouth. Oh, Mr. JSC, Whit got you the birthday greeting and you wanted to share how I inspired you. That is so great. That's something I should mention. I do these videos called Cameo, and there's another app called Starsona. And you can request a video from me, and I do funny, or I do inspiring, or I do a combination of things. Oh, Brian Nace on Facebook said he made a double batch of my potato salad from my book for a picnic, and it's fucking delicious. And it's easy, right? It's easy. Cal, you say you wouldn't have much to say in a one-on-one video. Well, they're only 5 minutes, so you just have to talk to me for 5 minutes. And you get a little snapshot that gets taken about 10 seconds into the call. And it's just super fun. You get to say hi. And I get to hear your voice. You all get to hear mine. But then I get to hear yours. What's an anniversary follower? I have no idea. Justin, how about oatmeal chocolate chip? Nah, I'm not into it. Oh, am I going to watch the new Ken Burns documentary on country music? Probably going to watch it. I know my friend Kathy Mattea is in it a lot. She worked on it a lot. But I don't have TV, so I'm not sure. Charco's 1999, heading to college tomorrow on YouTube. Best of luck to you, kiddo. Oh, Amber is making beef stew and rosemary biscuits on a holiday weekend in the heat. Bless your heart, girl. Cal Herrington says he sounds like Paddington the Bear. Well, fine, I don't care. And you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but it's an option for people. Oh, man. I get all warm just sitting here doing these because I have to pay attention, you know? No, I don't have TV. I actually have a TV set, and occasionally I'll plug my computer in and I'll watch something. But for the most part, I don't have time to watch TV. I have so much life doing things and going places and being with friends and just living my life that I don't watch TV. That may change at some point, but right now, I just don't. Now, sometimes if I have, like if there's something I want to watch, that documentary, if I were to get it in a DVD, I would probably watch it. And Cal says, TV is boring, books are better. Oh, you know what? I was going through my books this last couple of weeks. I used to be in the book business. I think maybe some of you remember that. And I was trying to thin out my books. And which ones am I going to give to somebody else because I haven't read them yet? Or I read them and now I want someone else to be able to read it. And then I found out that one of my friends owns a used bookstore. So all the books that I either decided I don't want to read now or that I've already read, I gave them to him for his used bookstore so that he can find someone else to love them. And Amber's little girl turns a year old in 11 days. Well, you know, I always love birthday pics. I love baby pics. And I just hope she has a great time. Although at a year, they don't really understand the birthday thing. That doesn't come around until about 3 or 4. There's Brandon with the links again. Justin is learning to crochet. And you remember that I do knitting, right? And I've been making these little lap blankets. This is the one I'm working on right now. and make sure I don't lose any stitches here. What do you think, guys? Pretty, isn't it? I love this color. And they're little, I call them comfort blankets. I make them for people who just need a little something to hang on to, you know? Just comfort. So yeah, I do that when I'm waiting in line somewhere, or if my darling man and I go on a road trip, then I take my knitting with me because he drives and I knit. And of course, sometimes I can knit without looking, so I can still watch the scenery. Amber wants to know, do I sell those? No, I've been giving them away. James on YouTube wants to know, when I cook, do I use lemon juice or zest? Well, it depends on the recipe. Sometimes you want juice and sometimes you want zest. Who is my favorite author? Whatever book I'm reading right now. I have a wonderful opportunity next month to meet Nevada Barr. She is a former National Park Ranger and law enforcement officer for the National Park System. And she writes amazing mysteries. But this new book is not about her. It's not about her regular character. So it's something totally new, and I'm really excited. And I get to meet her next week. I think my favorite book of hers ever was, oh shoot, now I've forgotten the title. But it takes place in the, oh geez, just off the coast of northern Michigan, northern Minnesota. Oh, somebody help me with my geography. What the fuck is it? It's Grand Royale, Isle Royale National Park, and it takes place in the winter, and it is the scariest book I've ever read. Joey Puga on Facebook is playing old video games with his kid and playing Super Mario 3. That's great. JJ, we don't talk about politics in my streams. We don't talk about politics or religion or anything other than just try to focus on spreading kindness and happiness and love. Kelly wants to know if I read sci-fi. No, I don't. Oh, and Amber on YouTube asked if we can do another Mad Lib sometime. We can, but, you know, it was fun for the people who were participating, but for a lot of other people, it wasn't fun because I had to keep repeating myself, and they didn't like that. Oh, Joy, you're talking about my blankets. You know, they would be great for chemo patients. They're more designed to be cuddled because I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of, let's see. You know, I can put my fingers through them, so there's not a lot of warmth. They will block a breeze, but they won't block much of a breeze. And mainly they're just designed for something to cuddle, you know, to just squeeze up under your neck or something and just feel a little better. I think it was 2 weeks ago, we had someone in the stream who was a nurse in El Paso, and she was going to, this is the third one I've made. She's going to give these to the 3 children who were orphaned in that shooting in El Paso. So I made one for the infant boy and one for the little girl. That one's all finished, and one for the boy. This is the one for the boy. I think they're like elementary school age. Let's see. I do remember all the Jane All books. Jane, I think you asked me something different though. Jane. Do I remember the first Pennywise? It came out in 1970. I don't know Pennywise. That doesn't ring a bell. Mr. JSC, I promise you this. I will do a Chatalyze on Monday. Okay? I'll set something up for Monday. And then I'll promote it all over my page. And we'll see if people sign up for it. If they don't, then I'm not going to keep setting time aside and then no one shows up. But there you go. It'll happen on Monday, and I'll try for 1 o'clock Pacific because it seems to work out really well for my schedule, and I hope that works out okay for you. Now that's, for those of you on Facebook, that's Mr. JSC asking on the YouTube chat if I would do a Chatalyze. And that's an app you have to download to your phone and just check it out. Joy, you know what, let me show you, let me get this other blanket here. So this is the red one I made. It's only like 24 by 20 or something like that. It's not very big. It would, you know, shoulder to shoulder maybe. And then I just put a little red, like a cranberry crochet edge around it. So they're not very big, but I don't know, maybe I would. Another thing I do is I make these things called twiddle muffs. So it more looks like this, and then you fold it in half, and you put a bunch of buttons and stuff in it, and so people who have Alzheimer's put their hands in it like that, and they can twiddle with their fingers, because you know they're always, not always, but they're often a little bit anxious and a little bit trying to figure out something to do because they're just short-circuited. And so after I finish with these comfort blankets, then I'm going to make a few twiddle muffs. That's what they're actually called, twiddle muff. But I really like this one. It's really pretty. I was going to put a wider edge around it, and then my friend said, no, I don't think so. Just put a little small one around it. And see, they look like blocks. It was some yarn that I already had. I always have a bunch of yarn and a bunch of books. You can't go wrong with yarn and books. And Cindy over on YouTube says, or on Facebook, they would use that size in nursing homes for lap blankets. Well, as long as I can knit, I'll keep knitting and I'll find a use for them. So hey guys, we're just 2 minutes from saying goodbye. So how about some bunch of bye-byes and a bunch of loves yous, okay? Yes, 1 p.m. Pacific. You're right. Libby and Mr. JSC are talking on YouTube about the Chatalyze session. It'll be 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time on Monday. And we'll set it up. And I'll set it up for 5-minute sessions. Now, I do know that you cannot ask for multiple sessions. You can't ask for two, what's the word I want? You can't ask for 2 parts of a session, but I'll set it up, okay? So here we go. How about some love, love, love you? Oh, I love you. Pam, you got to tell me why you're fasting. That's crazy. Teresa Ward on YouTube says those blankets would be perfect for the patients on her floor. Yes, but my question is, would you be able to wash them, and would they last? Oh, and Alto Clarbear says, no, bye-bye, but I'll see you next time. There, I go with that. See you next time. See you next time. We'll do it next week. Every week. I have 6 more to go on my contract with MobCam. Haven't they just been wonderful? They're just such a great company. I've enjoyed working with them. So Chatalyze, 1 o'clock Pacific time on Labor Day Monday, which will be Tuesday on the western side of the international date line. And not a holiday for everybody other than the US, but that's what we'll do. So I'm so thrilled that you were all able to be here with me today. We had some fun. We had some giggles, and our hour is up. Yeah, you can wash these by hand and then throw them in the dryer, because they stretch, and so if they stretch and they get caught around something else in the dryer or in the washer, then they're all torn up, and that's a lot of work for nothing. So there you go. I love you all. See you next time.